Where do you normally meet them?
I normally I normally see these memes on all platforms, walls like WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, and even some posters and billboards having memes everywhere nowadays in the current society.
A very good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to the Gabriel TV, and this is yet another day where we shall be having a one-on-one interview or discussion that we have never had before. Without wasting time, let me introduce my guest to the Gabriel TV. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing good. My name is Charles Kisiangani.
Charles Kisiangani, how have you been? I think there's been a lot to do here in Maseno University, coming to the end of your 4 year term. How do you feel?
I feel super cool having completed my 4 year course. That means the 844 system is done and boosted. I'm just yearning to match the next level. Maybe I can become a doctor or a professor.
You're a doctor or a professor. So, what do you usually do in your free time?
I normally do some much of reading of these set texts by literary scholars. I love reading and maybe watching some contents for some scholars. Yes.
All right, and on that, the many who say that their free time they use it and viewing memes in social media. What's your take on the meme generation?
Actually, the meme generation has flattered the Kenyans and even all over the world. Personally, I have never had that interest on memes, but because they interact with us in daily life, so we cannot evade them. We normally meet them every now and then.
Where do you normally meet them?
I normally I normally see these memes on all platforms, walls like WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere, and even some posters and billboards having memes everywhere nowadays in the current society.
In the current society, you see a lot of youths posting memes in WhatsApp status, and one will ask, where did it come from?
These memes, they are created by this youth generation, the current generation, the postmodern age. They have the specific apps that they use in creating these memes. Either they create the unique apps that can help them to coin the memes and even include the graphic contents and the videos.
All right, and do you think that the meme generation are using memes to actually relieve themselves from pressure and stress that is actually affecting them outside in the society?
To some extent, actually to some small percentage, I can say to a certain percentage, these memes, they are assisting the current generation in solving some minor problems in the society, preferably or probably the psychological issues in the current environment. However, the memes, as much as they have some positive impact, they also have a great negative impact to our current society.
They also have some negative impact to our current society. So one will ask, what are some of the negative effects of memes?
Actually, this is a whole debate that can take more than even a whole day discussing about the negative impact.
Just
But
give us a snapshot.
I will outline a few negative impacts. So one of the impact that these memes, you will find that even at the point of people's misfortune, memes are being used there. You feel that maybe a family has been grieved, they are crying for their loss of their loved ones. However, memes now come in and now exaggerate the event as if it is a form of maybe humiliation to that particular family that has lost someone. You will also find that even the leadership authority, the figure of authority is not respected in the current society, because all over the memes have been used to criticize our leaders, majorly the presidents of this nation. So once they are addressing the press on an important matter, you will find that even they are not respected.
All right. You know, nowadays most youths have actually bought the culture of posting memes and generating them. At one point, have you asked yourself, where can I myself actually be the producer of the meme?
I think these memes, as much as I told you, they have some positive impacts. Personally, I can say I'm not a lover of memes and I have never associated with memes. Maybe my personality is different from all the other guys or people in the society, but to some extent, those who use memes, they can use these memes to earn some cash. So you will find that the memes are being used even on TikTok, these platforms, and others are using them to earn some online businesses. So to some extent, they are gaining that positive impact from the memes, and also they are relieving themselves from maybe stressful events, coming up with solution to the cheap matters like matters of heartbreaks in the current society. Find that the cases of suicide might be reduced through some of these memes. Once they are there, then people can relieve themselves rather than committing suicide.
Now, it is come to our concern that most youths nowadays are becoming content creators. They are creating content in whichever way possible. And the government has come up with the Finance Bill 2023, whereby they want to tax the content creators. Does this mean that the meme lords are going to be affected and they are going to start paying? And I've seen some of these personalities taxing them, copyrighting their words. That just allows copyrighted mambo imechemka, such things. Are you going to experience such things in the Finance Bill 2023?
I think they are not excluded. So they ought to be financed, and apart from financing these meme loaders and content creators, there should also be those rules maybe governing these producers. You'll find that they should restrict some of the memes that are maybe humiliating members of the society. Some are mocking religious institutions. Some are even degrading members of the society. So they should be even those limitations to the content creators, and they should be taxed because it is something they're earning a lot of money from it, and now it has captured the minds of many youths in our nation due to unemployment factors. So they are earning a lot from that, so they ought to be taxed. That is without any objection.
You want them to be taxed? No, these youths have been more creative, looking for money the best way possible. The government can't give them jobs, but the online media can do it. Why tax the youths?
I think they should be taxed because for the general development of our nation, where is the most time being spent? You will find that where time is being spent, there is always something that is accruing from it. So there is that benefit that is coming up from it. For these online businesses to run successfully, we are incorporating many things like the internet connectors, everything. There is when you shall come in with the Kenya Power again, the company generating power, because they are learning online business. That is they contribute to the general economy of this nation. So they ought to be taxed and maybe in a fair way to be monetized.
All right, thank you very much. And on that, and my director is telling me that our time is up. Time to wrap up the show. But before we do it, it's time for you to say your last remarks about the memes, meme generation.
The meme generation is not a bad generation. However, the negative impact of memes is the one that maybe dilutes the content of these memes. So I can advise the meme producers and loaders that they should have the restriction and avoid those mockery issues on the generations that are not very innocent. Maybe come up with the memes that are very educative rather than those ones that will humiliate others in the society. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Charles, for that insightful interview. It has been a one-on-one interview where we discussed about the meme generation that is creating an explosion that is going to create a lot of anxiety in our country, Kenya. My name is Mokoma Gabriel. Continue liking and subscribing to the Gabriel TV. It has been a journey, and the journey is continuing. Thank you very much.